your mouth and open your mind. It's Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry!
That's right, kids. You're listening to Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. I am one of two hosts, and sitting across the table from me now and forevermore, the one, the only AJ Davis.
And sitting across from me is the Bill to my Ted, Kory fucking Shuba.
Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry is a live call-in show, so the number to participate, if you choose to do so, is 920-CORRUPT-OR
920-267-7878. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/corruptwizardry.
And you can also email the show at degenerateschoolofwizardry@gmail.com.
And we will never get it.
And we won't read it on the air
Ever.
either.
We won't get it. We won't read it.
And don't leave a message on our voicemail because we're not going to play it.
We won't listen to that.
Wait, I haven't even checked them in forever, so I'm sorry.
You just fucking call us live or don't.
Welcome to episode number 13. We have Neighborhood Mike as our special guest this evening. Say hello.
Hello.
He is my new best friend that has replaced all the old best friends.
Yeah, so me and Christian are going to have to plot a plan to kill Neighborhood Mike.
It was a clandestine meeting.
Yeah.
We had seen each other throughout the neighborhood, kind of eyeing each other. Like, hey, guy,
you got tattoos.
You got tattoos and a beard,
yeah.
and our dogs are named Zoe. We know that. And then I was outside drinking. We started talking. He and I got some beers and hung out in my garage. And
that's all it takes for
that's
AJ.
all she wrote, man. Well,
Yeah.
no, he understood that this tattoo on my arm was a Godspeed tattoo.
Okay.
And a hieroglyphics tattoo.
4 hours of making out later.
Yeah,
Boom.
dude.
He's on the show.
Lifetime friend. Yeah, he's on the show.
Which is really unfair because it took me multiple hand jobs, blow jobs.
God,
fucking
I really put
salad
you through the
tossing.
ringer.
God. It's just a staple that I guess I was that good at it that you had to have more.
Oh God, I just I really wanted to put
Put me through the
Oh
ringer.
yeah, it was you ever seen the movie Secretary?
Yeah, I have
It's
actually.
like that. It was like that. That's
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
That's
right?
how you were my Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oof,
I was James Spader.
that's the
which is-
sexiest thing you've ever said.
I think I'm the only person in the world that's ever said I was James Spader.
That's really funny. Anyways,
I have nothing.
that's fine. I got a world of shit to talk about.
No. I mean, I don't have anything on. Okay, now it's good. We're back. Okay.
We lost our feed there for a second.
Yeah. You want to start with your fucking problems and why we're starting late?
Yeah. I'm dying. I'm dying
That's good.
again. Yesterday, probably around 10 o'clock in the morning, my back started to bother me. But I was just in that car accident, right? So
Wait, you're like, oh.
fucking broken back, slip discs, like.
I've also been thrown over a car. There's a rod in my leg.
Yeah, but anyway, so the back hurting thing didn't really set off any alarms. And then it got going to be where I got off of work and I was driving home and like I couldn't breathe. My back was killing me. And then I got home and just like laid down on the bed for a couple hours and I had to lay on my stomach and it just was out of control. So I took a shower. And then after I got out of the shower, I went to take a piss and 3 pebbles, like the size of a sand granule, came out of my dick, followed by a substantial amount of blood, which kind of freaked me out a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit, yeah, just a little bit. And
okay.
but I
okay,
felt
wait.
tons better after that, right?
Right. Was it like these pebbles were like when you kink a hose and the blood followed? Like
Yeah,
it was like,
and
it was like,
yeah, yeah, it was like a little bit of urine and a lot of blood. So it was like a rust color.
Did you lose control? I feel like, was it
No.
like a kinked hose? Like they were backing up the pee and the blood and then they came out and then it was just like fire hose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, bioterrorism.
Yeah.
To the toilet.
Yeah. Your poor parents.
Oh god. And so then I fucking went to work this morning. Got up to take a piss before I took a shower. Nothing would come out. I'm pushing and pushing and pushing. Nothing.
Oh, you're fucking Jerry Stiller in
Like,
in Zoolander.
Nothing's happening. So I fucking go to work, whatever. And about halfway through my work day, I'm like, fuck this, I can't take it anymore. I gotta call it a day and go to the doctor. So go to the doctor.
They must fucking hate you at your job, by the way. You're like, I
I
got hit
know,
by a
dude.
car. I'm fucking, my back is ruptured.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're actually really cool about the whole deal. So, fortunately for me, my boss has also had kidney stones. So when he heard that that's what was going on with me, he was like, dude, go to the doctor right now. Just
He's like,
go."
man, see, give this guy the day off.
Man,
I know all about this.
man, see?
Yeah, he has a cigar
Yeah.
and a Hitler mustache. He looks like Peter Parker's.
It couldn't be any further from the truth. He's more like the Hank Hill type, owns an airboat.
Okay.
Likes to hunt, you know.
Oh, all right.
He's a good guy, though.
Does he have a kegerator in the back of his truck?
No, I wish.
I knew a guy.
That'd be so rad if he did.
I knew a guy.
But anyway, so go to the doctor, and well, before I go to the doctor, before I even get back to work to leave work to go to the doctor, I stop at a racetrack, and I'm like, fuck this, I have to piss. So I'm standing there, I'm like, ah, and then 2 more come out, and
The flood.
same deal, bro. So now I've passed 5 stones and
You're a pint
like
low.
a 12 hour like a 12-hour span or whatever.
It's
14
blood every time.
Those 2 times, yeah. So then I go to the doctor and they want me to piss in a cup. I'm like, what are you fucking kidding me? I was like, but I'm slamming water all day, right? So I'm able to piss a little bit in this cup, but it is so fucking like the weirdest rusty cloud color. None of the stones came out though, right?
Right.
And the doctor was like looking at me, he's just like, oh, put that back, you know? Like,
Put this back in your body.
Yeah, he's like,
Get this
"Yeah,
away from me.
that's
That's
a-
filthy.
Drink this.
You should have told me to wear gloves.
So he's like, well, we have to check your kidney or whatever for kidney stones, and they like fire up this machine that looked like straight from the early '90s. Remember that
What do
TV
you mean
show?
they fired it up like a lawnmower?
Yeah, man.
Like they.
It wasn't started, you know, like it wasn't on and waiting. It was like, so it reminded me
Like
of
a pilot light, they had to
Yeah,
light, and they had to crank it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But
Like Dr. Brown made it back.
It's such like a archaic looking machine. I'm sure it was from the 90s, but still, like to me, it looked like my iPhone could have done a better job.
Okay, let me ask you this: when
Yeah.
you say it was archaic, was it that eggshell color?
Yeah,
Like the
Yeah.
kind of tingly
You got-
plastic eggshell,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
an old Mac.
Exactly correct.
Okay.
And the screen actually kind of looked like radar on like a television radar for like with the weather, you know? Like
Okay.
It was really weird. I don't even know how the dude was reading it. So he's looking and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can see something here." And he's like, "It looks like to be about the diameter of a quarter," which is bad because what I'm pissing is just fragments of that larger kidney stone. Now the
Good
issue
God.
is my body could try to pass that size stone, which would be impossible, and then it gets jammed up, which causes surgery. He's thinking though that I'll be able to wait to see a urologist either on Monday or Tuesday, whenever they call me and set up the appointment, and maybe later in the week. I'm not sure, but I have to just deal with pissing out fragments of this stone until
For the
I
rest
can
of the
get
weekend.
yeah, until I can get to the doctor. And the motherfucker, this is where my line in the sand is drawn, okay, between me and the current medical state of the United States. So the doctor is looking at me in my face, and he goes, you know, kidney stone problems like this, passing kidney stones, the only thing a male has that can, you know, correlate to a woman giving birth is a man passing a kidney stone. And
Hold on,
then
I
this
just-
motherfucker has the nerve to give me tramadol as the pain reliever, which is a non-narcotic pain reliever. It is equivalent to Tylenol 3. And not Tylenol 3 with codeine, just Tylenol 3.
I love the idea of you trying to pass this quarter-size kidney stone, and it looks like a snake throwing up a full rat. It's the opposite. It comes like down. You see it like all the way. You're like,
I couldn't imagine, because just pissing these like sand granules, you know, is insane. So they give me this bullshit prescription for tramadol, and the pharmacist is like, listen, this isn't going to help you at all. But luckily the urologist, because I guess urgent cares aren't allowed to prescribe Vicodin or Percocets
no, they
or
can't. They
anything.
can't because well, it's a Florida thing.
Yeah, it's a Florida thing. But
Because the
anyways,
pill mill
right.
fucking-
But the pharmacist was telling me once you see the urologist, they'll hook it up. You'll be fine. because when I go to see the urologist, they're going to use this device, which is like sonic wavelengths, to crush the kidney stone.
Yeah,
into-
Apollo 13.
Yeah, to crush it into manageable sizes for me to piss it out without having to do surgery. But those sizes are going to be much larger than what I am pissing out now, which is just little chips.
Like, can't they give you a catheter with like a suction? I'm making this up.
Yeah, I
But
wish.
can they?
I mean, my response was to the doctor. I was like, "Fuck, if this is comparable to a woman giving birth, where the fuck is my epidural? Like, send me to the hospital, hook me up to the fucking epidural.
No, you don't want an
pumping
epidural
things.
though.
Yeah,
they put that right in your spine, man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to feel
You
this.
don't have a spine that can support an
That's
epidural.
true. I probably don't. But anyways, so
You're gonna look like fucking Montgomery Burns by 36.
I know. Fucking, I'm done, man.
You are.
I broke another tooth the other day. I mean, this is just not my week.
Wait. Maybe you swallowed the tooth
No.
and you're pissing out the tooth shards.
No.
No?
That's
Now,
a-
are you keeping these?
Do I have
things?
any teeth the size of a quarter?
No.
No.
They've all been reduced. They've all been reduced to peso size.
Worthless.
Yeah.
Worthless shards of.
The fucking Mayans
Yeah.
had better currency than what's in your mouth.
You could use the shards of the kidney stone.
to fill in the teeth.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty ingenious.
You,
But that's funny that you say that because now I have to piss into a fucking funnel with a screen in it so I can collect these fucking stones for the goddamn doctor. And I fucking take it home and I'm like, oh, I'm going to fucking see if this thing works. And I'm like, fucking 4 came out that time. And I caught all 4 of them in this like fucking strainer thing. It was the craziest thing.
don't say
What-
caught because it sounds like you had to like
Well, okay,
fire,
captured.
like you were fire hosing.
Captured 4
What is
of
it? A
these.
strainer? Like what I put my
Yeah.
spaghetti in?
Yeah, but it
Like
has
gold
a-
mining?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and that's kind of what that's what you do when you piss into the thing. You're like swirling it around and like looking for those flicks, and got 4 of them, but one of them was like decent size, and like then you have to use regular tap water to rinse those off, and then let it dry, and then collect them. I don't know. Anyway,
They give you tweezers.
I just left them in there. I'm just gonna collect them until they can like manageably like scoop them out.
like you have a pile of sand in a funnel somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, piss sand out of my body. But
Um,
anyway, so that's my
how
latest
my week's going.
my latest medical travesty. But I'm here doing
yeah,
the show.
yeah. I will. With that being said, I will tell you that holy shit, your fucking commitment to the show is far more than mine. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm pissing blood,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm here.
I was contemplating that actually when I was in bed because I took a nap after I ate dinner, and when I woke up, it was like time to leave for the show, and I was like, no, can't do it because I didn't sleep last night.
No,
was
no,
up-
no. When I
was-
talked to you earlier, you sounded like fucking shit.
I was up all night last night because every 10 minutes I felt like I had to piss, and I ran into the bathroom. I was like, ooh, nothing.
There is a part of me that agrees with you that we have reached a pinnacle of this show of calling it off.
Oh,
And,
yeah, we can't do it anymore.
Let's get this out there. We do know, I did tell you, 2 weeks from now, we will not be doing a show. I won't be in town.
Yeah, he's going to be in Miami.
So that was my Christmas gift.
Maybe me and Neighborhood Mike will do
Hey.
a show.
Do it.
Hey, there you
Do
go.
it.
Fill in.
Fucking sit in and have the unfunniest fucking show ever. Go fuck yourselves, guys.
That's not true because I'll pull Sacco in. Sacco will guest host.
You'll
Where
be
you
out.
where you gonna do this? Popka?
Here. You'll be out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna come to my house.
We're
Yeah,
still gonna
we'll
be
just
here.
do it here. I'll break in.
Yeah. This window over here will be
It'll just be
shattered.
shattered and open.
Fire around it.
Well,
Why did you use a Molotov cocktail?
I
You
don't
because you
know.
used a brick.
I thought it was
Well,
the coolest way to get
It
in.
just felt awesome.
You've never lived until you've thrown a Molotov cocktail in your best friend's window. Anyways, so that's that, man. Yeah.
I told you that I've been thinking about this all week. I've literally been fucking thinking about this all week, and it just won't leave my head.
All right.
And it's one of the stupidest things I've ever thought of.
Oh, I'm intrigued now.
Yeah.
Now I'm intrigued.
There is no such thing. I've looked in my grocery store aisles. There are no black people Band-Aids.
Not anymore.
No. Exactly. There was in the 80s. I did some fucking internet research.
Right.
And it was called Ebonaids, which, by the way, will lead me to another story that Kory and I had about a word. But Ebonaids, which sounds fucking racist.
Racist, yeah.
Fucking racist.
Yeah.
Was a company in the 80s that
was that before like AIDS was like a huge issue?
That's the tough thing with
because I kind of feel like the name
just the
alone
brand
is a
name
killer.
Band-Aids is you're covering up a cut,
Right.
and it has AIDS right in the name.
Well, I mean, Band-Aids is just a company name anyways. Its actual
yeah.
term is adhesive strip.
No, I know. It's
Yeah.
like Q-tips. It's become a part of the fucking jargon and the pop culture.
Right.
Here's my thing. Number one, black Band-Aids and the lack thereof is either it can be racist on each side of the coin, I think. Number one, it says like, fuck you, black people. You don't get to have Band-Aids that blend with your skin, which is why we create them in this color so white people don't look cut up all the time. Or, hey, you're lucky because white people are made of fucking paper and they need the shit.
Yeah.
I also think that if they came out with this product again, they have to be super careful.
How they market it?
Well, the name. I mean, Ebonaids may have been the downfall of that entire campaign. Ebonaids.
Yeah, well, it just has to be called something completely different.
Well, you can't call it Black AIDS.
No.
It sounds
No.
like a cat disease. Or a fucking... I mean, AIDS started in Africa, so...
Or it's like a blaming frame of reference.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like if they
Racist
came out...
as fuck.
Like, if they came out with, like, Band-Aids for gay people in rainbow colors, and they were like, this is gay AIDS. They're like, we already have that.
That's a thing, by the way.
Yeah, we own that.
We currently,
Yeah,
that is something.
It's a real problem.
But, yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, AIDS shouldn't be used ever in a medical
That's what I
adhesive
was saying.
bandage.
That's what I was saying.
Why
Is
can't you
what
get-
an unfortunate... They couldn't have had the foresight to say there could be a thing.
But you couldn't, like, call it a... What would you call it then?
I don't know.
Bandages?
Skin tape.
Skin tape?
Stripper scripts.
Cut covers?
I don't know. No, I mean, none of it rolls off the tongue
Quite like
like
Band-Aids.
Band-Aids.
Yeah. That's
Same
just
thing with Q-tips. They're
just
cotton swabs,
swabs,
but
yeah.
they've interjected themselves into the fucking
market,
jargon. Yeah.
right. Weird.
You do have a set list planned, right?
No, I don't.
Oh,
It
great.
doesn't really matter. I'll just pick 2 songs.
Oh, wait. Before you go,
It's not even close to time. We still have like 10 minutes.
Oh,
We're
good.
Let me tell a quick story.
I want to. I since we're already on the Ebonaids, I want to tell the story of the argument we had that you thought I was fucking with you when I in fact was not.
Okay.
So last week we can. Okay, we.
Do you want to say this for the next segment? Because I kind of feel like that's going to lead into another story that's going to lead into a long conversation.
About all right, fine. What do you
Okay.
got then?
It's really quick. It's weird.
All right.
So my job, I get to go to like a lot of offices or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And today I was doing an inspection at a place that will remain nameless. But at the end of it, I was getting credit card information from the person, and it was 3 ladies in an office. And she gives me the credit card information, and I walk into the break room. I walk into the break room, but I walk out of the break room, like the door, to go out to the warehouse because I was going to write on this workbench.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got out there was some guy working on it already, so I came back inside to the break room and just sat down at the table inside the break room. The reason I didn't want to stay there originally is because they had like Panera. Whoa. That was... Yeah, they're fine.
I thought that was me.
No.
I'm claiming you.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair enough.
The reason I didn't feel comfortable staying in there, they had like breakfast set up, like there's bagels and juice and coffee and stuff, and I was like, I thought at any moment the whole office was gonna like walk in.
Convert.
Right.
Bagel day.
Yeah. So I'm filling it out, and then I can hear the ladies in the office talking about me as I left the room.
Beautiful.
and they're chit-chatting or whatever, and then the one older lady...
They're like, did you see his teeth? What's wrong with his teeth?
No, all I could really make out was the older lady. She goes, I'd fuck him.
No.
Verbatim. I'd fuck him. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, wow, this is really awkward because I'm about to walk back into this room with their, to have them sign the invoice. And I was like, I'm still in the break room. And the two other ladies
You
start
made it
laughing.
10 times more fucking awkward.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to sit there and if I was just going to get up from the table, they were going to know that I was in there anyways because they weren't going to hear the door open again. You know what I mean?
Oh, you should have walked out like you were listening in your head to like, you can tell by the way that I use my walk that I'm like. You should have been like,
I got what you're saying.
You should have been fucking Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3.
But,
Like, cha-cha-cha, hey.
But
Maybe.
Here's the maybe.
You point right at her face and you're like, man,
And the
6 beers.
The sad thing was 6 beers. The sad thing was like you could tell that when she was younger, she was probably like super hot.
Whoa. How old is this lady?
I don't know, in her 50s, 60s, late 50s.
Oh my God, what is this? She works at Sex in the City?
Oh, I don't know.
60-year-old ladies talking about fucking dudes?
I mean, that I'm pretty sure that chicks in that kind of closed environment, they're just as bad as guys are.
What was her name? Rue McClanahan?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what her fucking name was, but you could tell.
That is me.
Okay, well then keep your fucking ears away from the microphone. Talk
All right,
straight into
Rue
it.
McClanahan is a Golden Girls joke.
Okay, sorry.
I like it. It's a good reference.
But
So you're like, I'm still here.
yeah, that's basically it. And then when I walked out, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It's embarrassing." I'm like, "No, it's cool. Whatever." Blah blah blah. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder if there were guys out there that would totally bang a 60-year-old chick that was like after they said something like that. Like I would, there's not enough alcohol at the bar for that to happen. I mean, that's what I was trying to say. It's like she looked like she was hot when she was younger, but she spent way too much time in the sun, partied way too hard, and she had that whole look. Like the sun.
Like that
Beat the shit out of her.
brown white lady from New Jersey.
You know what I'm talking
the
about.
The tan mom.
Oh, yeah. But like worse.
Like, not that this was a good show, but the Mad TV lady that had the cabin boy or the pool boy. And she was like, hello. And she was brown and made of leather, right?
Much like that. But you could tell that this chick was attractive when she was younger. And that lady from that movie, there's no way of knowing that.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's weird.
Yeah. But I kind of like it just dawned on me that chicks are just as vulgar as guys are when they think they're alone. I feel like my
wife isn't.
Oh.
Shut up. Fuck you, man. Just because you knew her before me, I don't know. How about you just say, yes, I tell you, you're absolutely right.
Yes.
Your wife is a prude, and
she's a fucking
she was a virgin before she met you, and fuck you, man. I hate you.
Your wife used to party harder than any of us. She'd drink.
Now, what would you have done? Okay, would you have yelled, I'm still in the break room, if they were like, look at his back. It looks like a question mark. Why? Like, if they were talking shit about you, would you still?
I guess so, yeah.
That's funnier than, like, see, I would have gone the other way.
I wish
I would have,
heard...
if they were like, I'd fuck them, I'd be like, and I'd keep filling out my paperwork and just like, cha-cha-cha.
Keep your head turned, you're spiking the mic again.
All right, then we're just going to do it this way.
That's fine.
Now, what if they had been like, he seems really intelligent? What a great guy. Would you have been like, I'm still in the break room?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
No matter what they said about you, you would have been like, I'm here.
Yeah. Because I don't want that awkward moment when I walked in and they're like, oh my God, he was there the whole time and he didn't say anything.
Why?
I think
because
that's
if
awkward.
they're talking shit about you, I'm the
Yeah, but they
opposite.
weren't-
I want to walk in there like wide-eyed, like,
Yeah, but see, you're confrontational and I'm not. I'm the
Yeah.
exact opposite. You want to be like, ho, 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 motherfuckers.
yeah.
And
Like if they were like,
I don't want to do
like
that.
if I was you and they were sitting in there and they're like, he looks like a hobbit. He looks like a hobbit. It's weird. I read the books and that's what I imagined him in there.
I imagine his feet look disgusting.
His feet must be fucking gross.
They would be
and
so on
they would
point.
be on point.
Oh man, I'd be like, you're so right.
I'm in the break room, and yes, they are.
They're crazy gross. I'll come back in barefoot.
You gotta see this.
But I really wish I could have heard what the other two ladies said because I couldn't understand what they were saying. Like they were talking like, well, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, they were like, how old were
and
they?
then the other lady was like, I'd fuck him. Like, I totally fuck them. I was like, I'm
The other
still
two were
in
like,
here.
ew, you would?
No.
That's what they say about me, probably. And
don't know.
the other two were like, me too. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just, I think it's weird that you wouldn't be like, hey.
I definitely would not. Because I live for those moments of, like, I heard you and you didn't know I was in that fucking room, and I get to walk out of this room and just, depending on what you said, it depends on the face you're going to get from me.
I got
If
you.
you're like, I'd fuck him, I'd be like,
Now, was there any chance that you did not hear them? Because that's what I would have done. I would have just been like, I'm
No.
gonna pretend this never happened.
No, it's like I'm sitting at a table right here, and their desks are around that wall right there, and they're sitting right there, so like you could
Okay.
hear a fucking pin drop, you know. Like
also,
there's-
you can't wait to have that fucking conversation? Oh, because you walked out and came back. So
yeah, they
okay.
thought I had left. They heard the door go out to the warehouse, but I never, like, I opened the door, realized those guys were working on the workbench, and turned around and came right back in, and the door shut. They thought I left.
You know
And
what's
then I just
weird
sat
was
down.
once those guys that were working on the workbench saw you and you walked out, the main one was like, I'd fuck him.
Yeah, probably. I was like, I didn't hear any of that. Could you speak up, please?
I'm leaving this room.
I'm pissing blood. Are you into that? You like the red shower? Because that's I can bring that.
Yeah, the crimson shower.
The crimson wave.
That is a whole new genre of porn that hasn't been discovered yet. Golden showers, and next is crimson showers. Oh, it probably has. It's probably out there.
You might not be looking
Yeah.
hard enough. It's there.
It's probably there.
sure
Definitely there. In fact, I accidentally. No, never mind.
No, what? Go ahead. Oh, I love it. Go.
No.
You say it.
Go.
You say it, you motherfucker.
No, I'm not going to. But we are coming up on a break. So these first two songs are off the new Deftones album, which I cannot pronounce because it's
Onomatopoeia. is the
Koy
name.
non. What does that say?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
No.
What? Koi no Yokon.
Yep, that's the name of the album. And it's the first two songs off of it. I hope you guys like the Deftones.
How many people
because,
do you have? Tell me. Don't.
7.
Oh, it's fine.
So you guys are listening to Kory. Kory and AJ's Dinner at School of Wizardry. We'll be right back.
God, that's loud.
back with Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. Once again, the telephone number to call in if you guys want to participate is 920-CORRUPT or
920-267-7878. We were just
outside discussing
enlightened with some
my possible future suicide. That
Kory's
is
plight and my complete and utter joy.
Emmett. All right,
Let's talk about how the conversation went.
If I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna do it on the air. It's gonna be the
We've already
ultimate
said
ratings.
that.
I'm gonna blow my brains out right here on the.
Oh God! All right, so
I'm already depressed. I'm already.
So neighborhood Mike, his wife came over on a bike.
Neighborhood Nicole.
Neighborhood Nicole came over on her bike to deliver his phone charger, which you have it plugged in. Okay.
Yes, I do. Currently. And on silent.
Which was beautiful because she
just destroyed my life.
It only took like what was that? 3 minutes.
It took one sentence from her, which was back to Kory's kidney stones. They brought up that.
Hold on. I simply said.
Wait. Let's
If
talk
I
about
had
how
an-
it came up.
okay.
Because I want to get to what you said first, and then the jaw-dropping, life-ruining thing that was then said, which was, we knew a guy that had his kidney stones removed, surgically, and Kory was like, "Oh shit, that would be amazing. I don't want to pass 15 more shards."
Yeah, I'd rather just have them
just-
lay me on my stomach, cut
Right,
into
right,
my
they cut in
into
and-
my kidneys, and pop that bitch
That's
out.
what you meant.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
And then I'll let neighborhood Mike tell the story of what happened to their friend.
Well, what happened to my friend is.
You want to pull it up? Pull it up.
Okay, can you?
Yeah, you're good.
There you go.
There we go. So what happened to my friend Kyle is they went in for the full quarter size
Yeah.
mother stone.
Yeah.
Like Metroid, the mother Metroid.
And they snipped his urethra
To get to it.
to get to it.
But they made him pass it also. Like I was
To
saying,
that
the
point.
snake throwing up the full rat.
Right.
They made him get it to that point somehow.
then
How
they-
did they do that? Do you know that? How they got him to get
he
it
had
to that?
He had to just do it like you've
Yeah.
been doing it.
And then they cut his dick open to pull it out.
Like a.
to get the
I'm not doing
Like
that.
they're filleting a fish.
I'm not doing it. I'll just live with this until all the chips break off of this thing until it's all gone. I'll just live with this pain because I'm not gonna let any doctor cut my dick in half to pull a kidney stone out. Fuck that noise.
Why? You get
Fuck you. Why?
I don't know. It just
if
makes me so
if
happy.
I came at you with a pair of surgical scissors and I was gonna cut halfway down your dick through your urethra, you would tell me to go fuck myself.
Because you don't have a degree
Yeah, well, fuck that noise.
or a PhD for that matter.
Yeah, man, I'm not doing that. That's
No,
not
and
happening.
it makes me so happy.
But
I'm
it
not
would be
going-
quicker. It would be fast. It takes a week to heal.
I was gonna see. I asked you outside if you were circumcised,
Yeah, I am.
which because I was gonna tell you you are, but if you weren't, I was gonna say now's the perfect time.
Just do it all in one shot.
Just take care of all that.
It's a week to heal physically, emotionally.
No,
I don't
years,
know.
decades,
Yeah, they put you out for that though. I'm sure.
or do they?
I don't.
I'm not
I don't
gonna be able
know.
to stand that. That's one of those things. Like
Like they.
I
put-
can pull my own teeth out with pliers, but no one's coming at my dick with anything sharp, and me being okay with that.
I like that they just like put some Novocaine in your dick and they're like, "Here we go, let's
do it."
They're like, you're like wide awake. They're like, "You want to see?" And you're like, "No," and they're like, "Well, you should see this.
Don't
This is
tell
amazing."
me. Don't tell me when it happens.
You might feel some pressure. Oh fuck!
No, they do that to pregnant women too.
I hate my
They do
life. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not
Why?
passing a kid. I'm passing
You're
a kidney stone.
Yeah, I knew you were going there.
that. Nice. Write that one down.
Yeah. They're like, can I please get an epidural? You're gonna cut my dick open.
Yeah.
No,
You're
No, go ahead, go
You're
ahead.
gonna split my
it was a
dick.
Stupid joke. I was gonna say like, what if the epidural doesn't actually numb the, like it numbs your back and your whole legs, but then
And nothing on the, just your junk, and now you can't get up and run away.
you're trapped.
By the way, you don't ever have to preface anything with a stupid joke or saying it's a stupid joke. You obviously have only
Have not
listened
watched
to 1.5
everything we
episodes.
say is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But segueing into saying stupid shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was incidentally racist the other day.
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah.
Racist is the word you were looking for. Accidentally, not incidentally.
Well, what's incidentally?
It's an incident.
But yeah, it was unintentional.
Right. But that's...
So you were
Coincidentally?
unintentionally-
No,
Unintentional?
coincidentally,
No,
no.
no.
You're just
Unintentionally?
naming words that end in dentally.
Yeah, you got it.
which also is not something you
was
of all
orth-
people should be using.
That was orthodontically racist.
Oh shit, that might be the funniest thing anyone said on the show. Orthodontics.
So we called off our show last week. We let everybody know ahead of time. We even called the Trumbles like 3 days in advance. The Trumbles are our only listeners.
They're our
Or-
number one fans.
the
We
number-
do this for them every
Yeah,
week.
we are
We actually
playing
do.
only to the Trumbles.
We actually
And-
called them for permission. We're like, listen,
Listen,
guys.
we're not going to be there. This is a great networking thing. So our rival podcast.
Not even close.
No, they're killing us. But as far as it goes, the podcast we listened to that got us going,
And I still listen to. I'm a
I
huge
still
fan.
listen to it.
Yeah.
And they did a thing for it's called Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. If you're not listening and you want to hear something funny, stop listening to us and
Check out
immediately
their
go to
show.
theirs.
Yeah, their show's fucking awesome.
So they did a thing for Tom's birthday last week out in Baldwin Park, which is in Orlando. And we decided this would be a great networking
Opportunity.
I'm doing the same thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Great networking opportunity for us because you put people in a building that listen to podcasts. We should be there getting our name out, which is, we've already talked about, we need to get business cards, even if they're the shitty ones that you get for free.
Right.
That have the fucking name of the business card place on the back. It doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. So we went, and Kory was talking ahead of time that he wanted to get Tom some beer. You wanted to get 90 Minute originally, but you picked up Beelzebooth, which I believe.
I wanted to get them 120.
Is that more? That
Yeah.
can't. Is it more?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! And they sell that in 6-packs.
Yeah, but it's only seasonal, like, not seasonal, but they only make it like 4 or 5 times a year
How much? How much?
for a 6-pack.
No percentage.
Oh, it's it varies between 19 and 22% by volume.
Okay, so we
We got Beelzebooth,
which
which is
is
13.
they only sell in 3-packs
Right.
because it's 18%. And when we go to
No,
this
it's
other bar, they only
13.
do shots of it, right? It's
Yeah.
one bottle for 3 people.
Right.
So Kory wanted to get some beer for him,
Because
and
the
then-
idea was to get him the beers and then the 3 of us chug them for his birthday,
which happened.
which happened, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I chugged mine and you
well,
bitches, anyways.
you were
That's
gone.
the kidney stone.
That's the catalyst.
Touche.
So Kory said he wanted to get him a card, and he thought it'd be funny to get him the card that black people have, the greeting card made by Hallmark or whatever, specifically for black people.
Right.
And you said to me, I want to get him an ebony card.
Yes.
And I said, they're not called ebony cards. They are called mahogany cards. And you said, no, they're called ebony cards.
Right, because we were texting back and forth. I thought you were just fucking with me because I was going to ask somebody that worked there.
Which, thank God you texted me first.
Yeah, I
because,
guess.
like,
But
hey,
then-
man, hey,
Hey.
where's all your ebony cards?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
But let me explain my only point of reference towards this. I thought that's what the genre was called because of ebony porn.
Right. Which is funny because porn is an inherently corrupt and racist. Like, not
It's
just
not
racist.
racist.
Look, you go to any porn video that has a black guy and a white girl and read the comments. It's inherently racist. They call it ebony not because
I don't read.
Oh,
I don't
totally
read the comments.
Oh, you totally have to.
I don't pay attention to that.
'Cause-
I'm in and out.
I mean, there's a
I'm there for a purpose. I'm not there to socialize.
I read the comments, and it's always like,
AJ's like, I read the articles.
no, I don't read any articles. I want to see what people have to say about this video. Ebony is this. This is ebony.
Right, I know.
The cards are called brand name mahogany. because mahogany is a chocolate wood.
Right.
That makes more sense to their skin color than this.
Right.
Maybe in the plains of Africa, it's called ebony cards.
Okay.
Because that's the only place that they can get away with it. Here, super racist.
Okay. And I stood corrected, you know, and I won't.
Did
use
you
the term
find any
anymore.
of those cards?
No, they didn't have them at Walmart.
Well, next time at Walmart they didn't have them.
Yeah, they didn't have them at Walmart. They did have a very, very wide selection of Spanish cards, however.
What Walmart
which was
did you go to?
The one by your house.
Osceola?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense. They only had 4 English cards.
Yeah. The rest of them were
rows
Spanish.
and rows of.
So we got TC a Spanish card, and we wrote in the card, we don't know what the fuck this says, or
No, I wrote that because it's like the only
Only
Spanish
Spanish
sentence
thing.
I know, which
Yeah.
is no entiendo un carajo, which means I don't understand a fucking thing.
right.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Just because that's how I tell people that I don't know what you're saying.
And
I
then-
could say no habla inglés or español.
He didn't get the jokes though at first. He was like, "What the hell?"
Hey, man. Yeah.
He was
But,
like, he read it. He was like, "Oh, it's all in Spanish." Like, he's like, "I thought it was because I'm from Miami or something," and I was like, "No, it's just
yeah.
it was a failed joke."
Our
It was-
networking felt that night like it was incredible.
Yeah, it went really well, and the reason it went really well is because not only were TC and Dan there, but there was a lot of other podcasts there, and
But it has garnered us nothing in a week.
We don't know that though. I mean, those people are checking out our show,
Maybe.
and if they're checking out our show, like it's just us trying to
I want
make
to
us
feel it,
aware.
though. I want to feel it. I want to see it on the Facebook. I want to see
Yeah,
the
but
people.
you gotta understand, like you're looking for an immediate reaction, an immediate response, and it's going to be something that is a doorway, or it's just a casual,
like your butthole.
Subtle.
bringing us into like
Yeah.
we don't have anything. That was funny. We don't have anything like that's gonna blow the doors off of anyone. You
iTunes.
know, in the game.
iTunes is going to fucking...
Well, that's what we got to do.
Now,
And
if
we're
we get on
working that.
iTunes, we both understand that I'm going to obsess over the reviews, right?
Yeah,
and
and
lash,
you can't do
lash
that.
out.
No, you can't lash out. You can't respond. You just need to, whenever you get to a place where you know that person has iTunes, you need to get on their account and write the best review ever.
What do you mean?
Well, that's the trick to bumping your ratings. Whenever you go somewhere, like say you go to a buddy's house and he has iTunes,
Oh,
you get
go
on his
onto
account
his computer.
and you write a review, a stellar review about yourself.
Be like, these big dick motherfuckers are hilarious
They-
as shit.
Exactly. I wake up every day to these motherfuckers and jerk off while I listen to them. It is fan-fucking-tastic.
They're only on once a week, but
Yeah.
somehow I wake up every day to them.
I listen to all the old shows over and over and over again. There's only 12, but I'm in.
It's awful. What else you got, man? I got shit. I only had black band-aids this week.
We could talk about the misadventures that was hanging out at that bar.
I'm a shit show,
Yeah.
first of all.
I love how AJ has the uncanny ability to.
Did you say uncanning?
No,
Okay.
I caught myself.
Okay.
He has the ability to pick the two most random people in the bar, start a conversation with them, and stick with those two people. Like, you talked to that one couple for, like, a hot minute.
No,
the
I got
ones from
stuck,
the-
and then I started being mean to her.
Right, because that's just
She
what
wanted
you
to talk
do.
about God,
Oh, yeah, that's the instant.
and she's asking me stupid questions. Like, she's like, "So you don't believe in anything?" And I'm like, "I believe in science." She's like, "I knew a family who all died in a car accident, but the baby was thrown from the minivan, and it survived. Explain it to me." And I'm like,
they
"That
have
baby
shitty parents who did not fucking strap their kid down well enough.
No.
That kid should have been in a fucking car seat, strapped down, and not gone anywhere.
in the car seat, thrown. She
Okay,
said.
so they didn't do a good job of strapping
Well,
the car seat
I
down to the
agree,
car.
but at the same time, well, anyway, I'm like, okay, that fucking baby landed away from the car in the perfect position
Right.
to not die. And she's like, but what does it mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What does it mean?
It
What
means
does that
that this
fucking
kid
mean?
is gonna grow up a horrible existence, not ever knowing its actual core family because everyone died in a fucking car accident. He's gonna live with one of his fucking parents or one of his grandparents,
Yeah.
raised by an aunt or uncle, and the kid is gonna grow up to have a fucking
Well, that's what I said
horrible
to her.
life.
I'm like, you. There. Here's the thing: is it goes one of two ways.
God
okay?
bless America.
Okay, if that kid grows up to cure AIDS or cancer or something, right? It's like everybody that knows that person is gonna be like, holy shit! Oh, they survived for a reason. They were destined for bigger things. But when that kid actually grows up to be a fucking meth head and is stealing TVs from all their neighbors,
Right.
or grows up to be my fucking neighbor across the street.
Dude, did you see all the newspapers out there?
Yeah, dude, he's either dead. No, actually, I saw him today. He's not dead. I think he's moving out.
Okay.
I
So he's probably staying.
There's a
with
part of
somebody
me.
else.
No,
He-
I don't
he
wish he
probably
was
had-
dead.
he-
I really don't wish he was dead. It would
he-
stink.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine? I
No,
could just
no.
you instantly smell cadaver. You'd be like, "Whoa."
Can you imagine if I
come.
called the homeowners association because I'm like, I think he's dead in there and it's disgusting. Can you find him, please?
I'm pretty sure somewhere in the,
The property
bylaws,
value is going down.
yeah, in the bylaws of the homeowner association, I'm pretty sure
No dead bodies.
cadavers are not allowed.
Uh,
I'm not sure. I need
But yeah,
to
I was
check
talking
it.
to that. See, and here's what's funnier is that when she left, I actually said to him the first time she left, I was like, "What are you doing with that girl?" And he's like, "She's kind of crazy, but she's a good lay." And I'm like, "How long have you been with her?" He's like, 2 weeks. I'm like, "Thank God, thank God for you. You got to get out."
I thought he said a year.
No.
Oh.
He said they've known each other for a year.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But he's like, I gotta get out of here. She's fucking nuts, but she drives me everywhere, and it's awesome. And I was like, okay. And then when she came back,
That sounds like a total AJ 19-year-old move.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when she came back, she was talking at me again, and that's when I laid on her like,
You do realize that your conversation, that's his microphone.
okay,
It's my microphone.
But you're not doing anything.
It's not you.
and it's not even
okay.
showing up
It's-
on.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's
It's
just
not
in our
affecting
headphones.
anything. It's just our headphones.
Okay.
The funny thing is like you don't really have a good concept of time because you literally talked to them for like 2 hours.
Well, like an hour of that was talking about my baby, which I will do
All the time.
all of the time.
Yeah.
Because she amazes me every day. But and then when she came back from the bathroom, she was talking at me, and I told her, I was like, "Why am I even talking to you? You have fucking adult braces, and that's fucking weird." And that was
Adult braces.
adult braces
The
weird me
very
out.
idea.
Right? Like, get Invisalign. What are you, a child? That you have to fucking wear headgear at night and put rubber bands on your teeth? Like, I don't understand. There's other ways to go with braces.
Let me tell you something, by the way. There's a good chance that you're going to turn 30 and all your teeth are going to fall out anyway. So I had braces twice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What a huge waste of money that was.
Well, she was already 30 and took pretty good care of her teeth, so she's all right. And plus, she goes to the orthodontist regularly. Thus,
Orthodontic-
braces.
Orthodontically racist.
Orthodontally braces.
That's funny.
Yeah, so then we got talking to a group of people that had an ex-deaf girl in their group.
Her name was Stephanie.
Oh, good. Actually, I think her name was Stephanie.
Yeah. But we had a conversation about her
didn't laugh at that.
later we had a I'm not there's no funny in me right now. I'm
not even
literally
listening.
thinking about them cutting my dick open to pull out a giant kidney stone. I'm not happy about it. Like it's the only thing I can think about right now. I'm
Sorry.
Like I got my hands crossed in a weird position. I'm over here like just plotting my own demise. I'm just gonna hang myself. I
Hey,
don't
like,
fucking
no.
do this anymore.
You just
I'm gonna split the urethra of my life.
Yeah, fuck this noise, dude. God damn it.
Oh, just let him do it.
I'm gonna pass the kidney stone of my existence into the next world.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
No, I'm not done. I was
Yeah, we
talking
are.
about the deaf girl.
Yeah, we can
Stop
come
it.
back to that.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
No, that's all right. No
All
worries.
right.
Just fuck me running. Or cut my dick open, whatever. I didn't know that was the surgery. I really thought they were just going to cut into my back and pull it out of my kidney because that's what I want them to do. Like, knock me out, do the surgery that way, and then I'll wake up in recovery and I'll be cool. And trying to pass a quarter through my dick and then getting it to the point where it'll be stuck forever unless they cut it open with scissors is not my idea of surgery. That's the most barbaric fucking thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Wait. Let's talk about this. I doubt they do it with scissors. There's a better way to do it. I doubt they do it with scissors.
No, I bet you it is scissors.
Child safe scissors.
Just like
the blunt ones. They put the blunt scissors.
They pull it out of a little plastic box, like.
They put on a smock.
Kindergartners.
They put my dick together with like Elmer's paste.
It's not a smock. It's a backwards button-up shirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The old school.
This isn't a doctor's office; it's an art class. Where am I?
Reconstruction dick surgery with silly putty and Elmer's glue and finger paint.
It's peach paint.
And then they put a black Band-Aid on my dick.
Looks bigger, doesn't it?
This will match later when it gets bruised and gangrenous. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Oh, fucking heck.
Why does this shit have to happen to me? Why can't it happen to AJ?
No.
Please.
God. No, don't ever happen to me. Don't ever happen to me. This is.
But if you guys find out that I've like locked myself in the garage and just turned the car on and listened to my favorite music until I fell asleep, this is gonna be why. I won't even have to write a note.
Really, Kory? Like, a surgery would make you kill yourself?
Getting my dick cut in half?
Yeah, it's not. You act like they leave it that way. Like they fucking fillet it down the middle like a hot dog and then fucking walk away. They're like, well, kidney's done. I'm out of here. No, they sew it back up.
I'm just imagining art teacher, smock.
No.
Popsicle sticks, Elmer glue.
You're going to have the leather face of dicks.
Be like the Joker.
Leather dicks. I'll have to get a tattoo on my dick. This is why so serious.
Yeah. Have them make it longer on each side.
Why so serious? I already carry a pocket knife everywhere I go anyways. Right?
Have them tattoo the lips around your lips.
It's not funny.
No, it is funny. Fuck you. I don't care.
All right.
This is for taking a break.
This is our brother's band, the Heathens.
We have never played the Heathens.
We have the first show we did. This is the song "Sucker for a Lover" and then "Dirty Jeans" after that, which are my two favorite songs on the album. You've been listening to Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. We will be right back.
This is that guy Matt Butcher that was on Sunday Morning Coming Down.
I've actually heard it before.
I know those awkward eyes are a bad disguise for the sex that's on your mind. And I was a romantic, and I fumbled for the one, but I found 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm just looking for some fun. Let me use you. You can use me too. Fuss and we'll fight. Fuck till there's sunlight. I'll kick you out of my bed, turn my head, and I'll say good morning. I guess this is it then. What was your name again? And I won't be a sucker for a lover again. scene queen. She will always come out clean. From downtown to the boulevard and all the places in between. You kick it with the bad boys, they pay you for your time. Sugar lines for sweeter minds, white silent like a mime. Come on, let me use you. You can use me too. Fuss and we'll fight. Fuck till there's sunlight. I'll kick you out of the bed and turn my head, and I'll say good morning. I guess this is it then. What was your name again? And I won't be a sucker for a lover again. Went down to the I-bar where I lost you in the dance. I turned around and you disappeared into a sea of platinum banks. Heading off to the boys' room, cause the drinks were heading south. Ran right into a pretty thing, and she called me out. She said, let me use you. You can use me too. We'll fuss and we'll fight. We'll fuck till there's sunlight. I'll kick you out of my bed and turn my head, and I'll say good morning. I guess this is it then. What was your name again? And I won't be a sucker for a lover. I won't be a sucker for a lover. I won't be a sucker or a lover again. 'til I saw her. She's right on time with a brilliant mind and eyes that look right through you. She's breaking codes, she's talking ones and zeros, and my brain's turning over. I kiss her mouth and pull some numbers out with my tongue, and then I tell her I'm a mover, I'm a shaker, I'm a loser, and everything in between. I'm a mover, and I'm a faker, I'm a loser, an angel in dirty jeans. Dirty jeans. 3 months in and I ain't feeling this, starting to have doubts. 'Cause she don't know who Hank Williams is, my interest's running out. 'Cause it's not what you like or what you like to see, that's most important to me. I'm a shallow man and shaker. You're a loser and everything in between. You're a mover and you're a shaker. You're a loser and everything in between. I believe you, I couldn't save you. I think I used you. I'm an empty shell and dirty dreams. Dirty dreams.
And we're back, Kory. That was like a half a second too early.
Yeah.
We're back, Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. Once again, the phone number to call, 920-CORRUPT, or
920-267-7878.
something
Nicole,
I wanted to bring up, by the way.
real quick, I'm just going to tell Nicole that he's on his way home. He said he had to go.
He's on his way home.
I really like Pabst Blue Ribbon, by the way. So, hush.
We have the high res of the logo.
It's me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
God, that just deafened me.
So we're gonna start doing the T-shirt thing, and if anybody's interested in that, contact our Facebook, and we're gonna try to get a head count of serious people that are into it, and then
They want to buy it, by the way.
Well, yeah, then we're not just sending this shit out for free. And we're two broke niggas over here. We can't afford that shit. So, oh yeah, that's the other thing that really pissed me off. You know how much it cost to go to the goddamn doctor today to tell them that I needed to go see another doctor? $60 with insurance.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. It's not what it would have cost you.
I know, but still.
Anywhere close.
But still, and they only gave me tramadol. Like, I wasted $60. I could have called somebody and got something way stronger. You know what I mean? Fuck this. Anyways, so we're back. Segment number 3. Neighborhood Mike had to go home.
He had to call me. He's got a ailing wife.
But I thought he did a good job.
No, he did a great job.
He's a funny dude. I like him.
We've already actually talked about this since he's my new best friend.
Yeah.
I told Kory that I think he would be a good third as somebody that could be here consistently. I mean, he lives fucking 5 houses away.
Right.
We'll see what he says about that. He said it means a lot to him that we said that he's able to do that. Oh, phone's ringing.
I'm getting a phone call.
Call from
Christian.
There he is.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Christian, thank you for calling Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How's it going, man?
How's it
Good to hear
going?
from you.
It's good to hear from you too.
What are you up to this evening?
Fucking hanging out at my boy's house playing video games. Playing some crazy ass Japanese game where you basically roll around and pick shit up with this weird.
Katamari.
It's
Katamari,
Yeah,
right?
that's it. Katamari, yeah.
Great game.
That game is a trip.
I found when I played it, you reached a point where it was impossible to do picking up. It's a weird concept. You start out as a ball and you pick up all these little things, right? And as you get bigger, you can pick up bigger things.
I got you.
So you start folding cities and stuff.
Yeah, but they want you to do it in a time limit. And I found a point where I wasn't able to do any of what they were asking me to do in that time limit.
I got you.
But I do have a question for you guys.
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, so would you let someone tase you as you ejaculate, just to, as a science experiment?
It's funny that you bring that up because there is actually a genre of porno out there. Well, it's more of an instructional video where people are using TENS units, electrolysis units, to electrocute their cocks until they reach ejaculation.
Okay, real quick, before we go any
It's
further.
like this whole thing.
Can he hear you through the phone?
I'm pretty sure he can hear me. I'm talking loud enough.
No,
right,
but
Christian?
through the phone or through your mic?
No, through the
Okay,
phone.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, and it comes with a series of straps and electrodes that strategically, like one is a cock ring, one goes around your balls, one goes down the shaft of your dick underneath. And then you have electrodes, and then one goes wraps around the tip of your dick, also full of electrodes, and they shock the shit out of you until you ejaculate. Now, your question, Christian, would I allow someone to tase me as I'm ejaculating? No, because I never want to be fucking tased. I've been electrocuted. I've been electrocuted enough doing my job, changing out emergency lights, that I hate being electrocuted. It fucking sucks.
I'll say that number one, the thing Kory was explaining is fucking weird because that goes back to us talking about Emperor Palpatine giving himself a vasectomy with the laser, with the lightning bolts.
Yeah.
That goes back to that conversation immediately. But also, no, because I'm pretty sure that my heart is not so healthy that it can withstand a fucking orgasm and 10,000 volts at the same time. I mean, who am I, David Carradine?
The 10,000 volt cum shot.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
shot heard around the world.
Oh, and probably...
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it
Just,
probably comes right out of you, too. Like the lightning bolts out of your dick.
Oh, God.
Right? Like you're shooting cum. It's a liquid, so it's conducive. You just...
I mean, I guess that's
Yes.
how Raiden from Mortal Kombat got down, right?
Yeah, well, you'd solder your dick shut.
Cauterizing it. Yeah. Maybe that's what they'll have to do to me to put my dick
Is
back
it
together.
soldered or cotter? No, it's solder,
Cauterize.
but it's also soldering.
Okay,
Soldering
on a side,
metal.
Whatever.
on a side from the tasing, I do have a question for you, AJ. What do you think about? Someone did a parody movie called "The Sisterhood of the Traveling Burqa," and it was about like Muslim women getting harassed in Europe and shit.
Sounds racist.
Well, yeah, I know it sounds racist, but it's, not as like black and white as you just tell or I put it.
No pun intended as far as the black and white thing, huh?
Oh man, you sully my dreams with your cynicism, AJ.
So, Christian, how are you feeling now that AJ has a new best friend?
I'm a little missed.
Yeah?
Pretty missed. Yeah, I didn't feel I was that easily replaceable, but you know what? But I also have to say, in AJ's defense, I mean, we haven't been able to see each other very much, so like the bonds of friendship, they remain, but they're like any other muscle. You got to work it out, and if you're not around each other, you got to look for your friendships in other places, and I don't disrespect or disregard him for any reason about that. You know what I mean?
Right. In your me being in your corner, Christian, I was plotting how to kill this dude the entire time he was sitting here.
You guys can also be best friends with him, and we can all be best friends, right?
I was just fucking.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No,
He's actually a really cool dude. I like him.
Christian, I understand you probably weren't listening tonight, but you would have heard him, and he's actually he's right up your fucking alley. I mean, he's not going to be the crazy guy.
You know what I like about him?
No, I mean, I'm just. Oh no, I that's the whole reason I said that was because you chose this person as a friend. You also chose me as a friend, so I know that your decision making process usually leads to fun shit and funny shit. So, like,
I don't know though.
The comedy of errors that we go through as human beings is just like it centers on you sometimes, AJ, and it just brings about brilliant comedic moments.
Right. But I think that thought may be flawed because he chose me as a friend, and I'm just boring as hell.
No, you're not boring as hell. You and I have been through some shit as well.
You said some of the funniest shit on this show, dude.
Kory, real quick story. I mean, regarding that is, one time Kory and I went to play poker at a Gators dockside, right next to where we grew up.
Yeah.
And in true AJ fashion, we went down to a dock with a 4-pack before we ever went to play poker.
Mad Dog 2020.
We drank some Mad Dog 2020 and we smoked a bunch of weed. Mm-hmm. Then this is right when Kanye released his second album. So the Jamie Foxx Kanye song Gold Digger was big. and we were both at that time really into Kanye. So for some reason, we thought when we were super high that
we would cheat.
We would cheat at poker in front of a lot of people. Which, in hindsight, if we're saying this phrase over and over again, how are they not going to pick up on that? Right? We walked in together.
Yeah.
But we decided, okay, when you think you have the best hand, you have to sing. She takes my money when I'm in need. And that was all that was going to be our code back and forth.
Or you could hum it.
Yeah.
When you had like the nuts, so you had the hand, so the other person knew to back down and
so
fold
that
out
we
of
would
the
be
hand,
the last two people.
which didn't work out for AJ. AJ busted out real quick.
I busted out within 4 people, and then I progressively got way more hammered.
Way hammered, because I kept playing.
Yeah,
and you
Kory
sat
kept
at the
playing,
bar
I was
and you were
sitting at the bar.
drinking pitchers by
myself,
yourself.
out of the pitcher.
Drinking it out of the
Yeah.
pitcher. Because you picked that up from...
Daytona.
Yeah,
because
you would buy mini pitchers and just drink the pitcher.
But then I was like, fuck it, you can do that with a big picture too.
Yeah.
Who needs glass?
Yeah.
So we fucking were leaving then, and I was like, Kory, let me drive your car, because you were driving the Mustang. That was when you first got the Mustang, wasn't it?
No, I had the Chevy Lumina at the time, the black Lumina.
Oh, then there was no reason for me to want to drive other than just wanting to drive.
You just wanted to drive.
Yeah. And I literally fucking went 0 to 50 backwards out of the parking spot and slammed Kory's giant fucking trailer hitch into a lowered car and smashed out their entire plastic bumper. It was like a fucking Saturn lowered behind us.
For legal purposes, I don't remember any of this.
What rotten asshole lowers a Saturn?
Well, I'm with you.
What asshole backs a Luma into it and takes off?
And we literally sat there for 5 seconds. I was like, hey, what was that bump? And you're like, I think you hit that. And I think you got out and you looked, you're like, yeah, you hit that. And I was like, get in the car, we gotta go.
And we left. Yeah. True story.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Kory.
Well, I wanted to tell you, AJ, I wanted to tell you something. I bought a car today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What kind of car did you get, bud?
Chevy
I
Lumina.
bought a Volvo S70.
What?
Nice.
What year?
I think it's like a 2002.
Oh,
nice.
One? I'm not sure.
that is going to be expensive to fix.
What's that?
That's going to be
Well,
expensive.
yeah, it'll be expensive to fix, but with proper maintenance, a fucking Volvo will run forever.
No, I'm with you. I understand.
Yeah, they're like
no,
fucking tanks, dude.
they're like Hondas.
Yeah,
They're
they don't
the German Honda.
Yeah, you change
There's
the
a
oil
joke-
in that
there's a-
fucking thing
there's a joke
on a
in there
regular
somewhere.
basis. Keep, don't run out of gas and fuck it up. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is it a diesel or is it regular gas?
No, it's regular.
Okay, cool.
It's not a stick shift. It's an automatic. I'll usually just rock the regular.
So you're going to be coming to Orlando more often then, huh?
Absolutely, dude. I'm gonna get a sun pass so I can just fucking cruise down wherever the fuck I want.
Very cool.
Regardless of whether I see you or not while I'm in Orlando. I mean, I may come down there for other reasons. I mean,
Yeah,
but
well,
mostly
I won't forgive that. When I come to Gainesville, I fucking see you, don't I? Pick your shitty ass up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about this. Actually, this is really funny. When Danielle and I went to Gainesville for that fucking... Oh, God, I can't believe this has never been spoken about. Danielle and I went to Gainesville for a wedding and saw Christian beforehand. And then we went to the wedding and we were at the reception. And then we went back to the hotel room. And I called Christian and he rode his scooter over.
Okay.
And you remember when I lived in Gainesville, I had a scooter.
That was your favorite means of
Oh,
transportation.
God, it was so great.
Till you shit your pants.
Oh,
And to ride home on the scooter.
Well, yeah. Also, the first day I owned the scooter was when I thought I could do a fishtail on it in my grass or in the dirt, and it just flipped over on me. And thank God,
Went horribly wrong.
thank God nobody was there. So Christian comes over and we're outside and we're just pounding beers. And I'm like, hey, let me ride your scooter for a second. I used to ride these fucking things all the time. It's fucking awesome. I was so badass at it.
Right.
I was, but it took a little practice.
Yeah, you lost the
I'm
step.
out of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if I jumped on a skateboard right now, can't do it.
Yeah, bust your ass crazy. Yeah.
So I literally get on his scooter for 3 seconds, hit the accelerator,
Oh god.
and the scooter goes into the curb, and we both fall down.
You had whiskey throttle, huh? Once you
I was
had
just like, yeah, I was just like,
opened it up.
0 to
150.
no 45 is
I know,
probably.
I'm joking.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean.
I
45 is the max speed on that piece of shit.
47 downhill, no wind.
Wind in your back, 48.
You might catch 50 with the wind at your back. It's got to be a strong fucking wind, though.
It's gotta be a tall hill as well.
You gotta hang a sail out in front of that fucker.
And no shit, the second I fucking hit the throttle, I hit the curb and fell over in slow motion.
Smash.
Yeah. Danielle was
You
asleep.
you put a foot down to stop, and then your foot just didn't stop you because then the top of you was too drunk to stay straight up and down. So then the whole fucking thing just comes careening to the ground.
I like how
you get up. You're like, dude, I'm so sorry. I did what you said I was gonna do. I wrecked your scooter. And I'm like, dude, look at it. There's barely a fucking scratch on this thing. It's a $600 scooter. I don't care. And you were just so upset with yourself.
Well, because I really thought I could do it. I was really more upset with. I mean, fine, your scooter has some fucking.
I love his description of you as your drunk body not communicating. Like your legs weren't drunk, but your upper half was. He's like, you put your legs down, but your drunk upper half didn't know what to do.
There's a marriage at my waist between legs and arms.
And they do not communicate.
They
to each
don't.
other.
They are on the verge of divorce.
So, Christian, I've got a question for you, buddy.
What's up?
So tonight I found out that the surgery that I'm going to have in order to get these kidney stones removed requires them to cut my dick open down the urethra. What is your take on that? If someone came to you and said, hey buddy, you got to have surgery to get these kidney stones removed and we got to cut your dick wide open all the way down the shaft, what's your reaction?
That's not what they said, by the way. They said they snipped their urethra.
Yeah, but they
through
cut
what
down,
else we're talking about
went,
has turned into a fillet of fish.
Okay, but what they said was he pissed it to the point to where it couldn't go any further.
Right.
Then they snipped the urethra to get down to it to pull it out.
Okay.
Well, I'm of the mind that second opinions are always in order.
Okay.
And that would be the first fucking thing I did. I'd be like, listen, I don't care how well recommended you are. I'm going to talk to somebody else before I make a decision because I'm going to be fucking informed.
Well, listen. This wasn't a doctor. Listen, wait. Before we go any further, this was Neighborhood Mike
telling a story about
a guy who had to have that done. So it wasn't a doctor, okay? But what Kory has to weigh right now was because Kory's original thing was, oh, I just want to get the surgery, thinking they'd go in through the back and pull it out.
Yeah, I thought they'd just open my back up, cut my kidney open, and pull that bitch out, and then it would be done, because that's what I want to do.
If you cut your kidney open, you can bleed to death really fucking fast.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why they put you in a fucking tub of water in Mexico. A tub of ice.
You wake up without it. God, that would be so painful to wake up that way. Anyways.
So Kory's thing was that he can either, because his kidney is the size of a quarter right now.
You're right there.
Yeah. His kidney is the size of a quarter right now. His thing was...
No, the kidney stone.
The kidney stone, right, whatever.
The circumference or the diameter of a quarter.
Okay. So he's either going to have to piss out 2,500 fucking shards to get rid of this thing.
I've already passed 9, by the way. And what they could do is use
2,491.
Yeah, so they would fucking break this thing up with like a sonic device, which would crush it.
Because Kory goes to the Fantastic Four for medical advice.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and
that sounds terrible.
Oh, dude, and then they did, the fucking doctor today didn't even give me pain medication. He gave me a non-narcotic. He gave me tramadol, which is like Tylenol 3 for little babies.
For the pain of a kidney stone?
Yeah, man.
Till Monday. Jesus
well, you know what,
Christ.
dude? You know what, dude? It's probably not good to take like opiate. I mean, they should give you some kind of narco, but fucking opiates would be bad because I've noticed that opiates have a tendency to make it fucking a little more hard to take a leak.
Yeah.
How did you notice that?
Because I have taken shit tons of opiates.
I love his honesty.
I mean, you didn't expect any other answer, did you?
No,
I love his honesty. All right, buddy. Well, it was good talking to you. Thank you for the question, buddy. And we look forward to seeing your ass down here as soon as you get the opportunity now that you have no excuse and you have wheels.
Oh, yeah. I'll be there.
All right,
I love
bro.
you guys.
Hey, man,
you too,
I'm going to give you a call tomorrow. I love you, brother.
All right. Later on.
Peace. And that was our weekly questions from Christian.
Oh, you're a songbird.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I try.
Did you say thanks you?
Thanks, you.
Oh, I like how you put the comment in there. That's good. All right, is that it?
Yeah, I mean, we're at an hour and 30 right now. It's 3 segments.
I have nothing else to say to you.
You know, we can just talk for like 5 more minutes. Oscars, you don't give a shit.
No.
But you're a movie buff, which is intriguing to me. That
I'm
don't.
an old movie buff. I haven't seen. Every time we talk about movies, I tell you I haven't seen any of these new movies.
It's a shame because I have them all right here, right now.
I wish the bump thing that they came out with on the iPhone, I could just fucking do that. But I'm downloading. You know what I had to stop downloading? You're just
downloading the wrong things. Everything's out there. Django Unchained. It's all DVD quality.
No, I'm downloading Curly Sue for my wife right now.
Okay.
She wanted to see Jim Belushi in a movie again, I guess.
You can download multiple things at one time, though.
Yeah, but it won't be as fast.
I mean, that's why you set it up overnight and go to bed, and when you wake up, you get like 5 movies done.
No, I have terrible internet here. when we go to my mother-in-law's house, dude, I get fucking
download crazy
like that. I mean, for some reason here, the max download speed is like 125.
Anyways,
down there, 1,000.
The thing that I was gonna ask you about is they have this thing through Real Radio right now. It's called Oscar Palooza.
They do it every year.
Yeah, I participated this year, and just because the first prize is so awesome, it's dinner for 2 once a week for a whole year at Buca di Beppo.
Right.
And then movie passes to the Enzion, which is pretty rad if you think about it.
Who are you going to take? I mean, I know it's for a year, so you have 52 times, but let's have you plan all 52 right this moment.
I can't do that.
Come on.
No,
you
I
can
can't.
do it easily. Come on, think about it.
AJ every time.
There you go. Look.
that was easy.
I told you.
So simple.
I told you.
We go meatball crazy and check out a movie.
God, it sounds so gay. We do the wrap our arms
eating meatballs together. Lady and the Tramp spaghetti. And then we do the long spaghetti piece.
Yeah, but only up to here. I don't want to be that close to your mouth.
Yeah, no one does.
No. Nobody.
I don't even want to be that close to my mouth.
We didn't talk about it earlier. I'm so proud of you for shaving your head. This has been a conversation we've had for years. It's been about 2 years we've been having this conversation.
Doesn't look any different.
No, it looks better.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All right.
And because you shaved your fucking sideburns too to go with it.
Yeah. All right, so you're not paying attention to the Oscars.
Nope.
So, anyways, this Oscar Palooza game, I think I'm going to do fairly well in it. I think I have a shot at winning.
Do you win anything if you're not number one?
No. And they have this tiebreaker question, which was out of all of the Lincoln is nominated 13 times throughout the Oscar night.
Right.
How many of those wins will he take home? I said 7, just as a shot at the middle.
With the movie?
Round. Yeah, Lincoln. Because I picked that one to win too. I mean, everyone else,
it's not gonna win.
You know, the game was a little skewed though online because it gives you the percentages of what other people have picked thus far, like what's the most popular answer and what percentage and blah blah blah. And everyone picked Argo for Best Picture, but since the fact that they didn't nominate Ben Affleck for Best Director,
they're not gonna give that to him.
They're not gonna give Best Picture to Argo.
No, because
that makes no sense.
Well, maybe they'll give Best Picture. They just did it at the Golden Globes. He just won.
I know he won Best Director.
Yeah, but I feel like the Academy itself and Ben Affleck are at odds because Ben Affleck.
For what reason?
I'm telling you, was Ben Affleck was the golden child originally. He was there with Good Will Hunting.
Right.
That came out and it was amazing. They were virtually unheard of. Those two people became superstars. Matt Damon went on to a fucking amazing career.
He was smart about it. He chose the right roles.
Ben Affleck did Geely and Reindeer Games and Jersey Girl.
Yeah. But still, that shouldn't blacklist you. That's ridiculous.
No, but he's still... I mean, he's going to have to do another movie. I don't know. Did Gone Baby Gone win an award? Did The Town win an award? Because didn't he do both of those? Did Gone Baby Gone was Casey Affleck?
Casey Affleck,
He starred and directed?
Yeah.
So, okay. But The Town was a fucking amazing movie.
Yeah. I think he did win something for that, too. But anyways, I kind of feel like the Golden Globes are kind of like the stepchild to the Oscars, and they try to be like cool, you know, like this is what the cool kids would pick.
I like that they won't have Ricky Gervais back.
I don't like that. I thought he was fucking awesome on that.
Well, you and I do. I mean, my favorite thing was they thought he cut his mic off on the first one, and he said, "Thank God for making me an atheist."
Right. At the end.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
And then he went to fucking Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan's like, "Why did you do that?" Because I'm a fucking atheist.
Mm-hmm.
Why else?
Right.
Because, oh God.
Fuck Piers Morgan.
I like Piers Morgan.
He intentionally tries to get under people's skin for ratings. That's it.
Well, he asks tough questions.
It's not tough questions.
They're tough questions that get under people's skin.
Well, they're designed to piss people off.
But why do you go to Piers Morgan if you know he does that? Don't go to fucking Piers Morgan.
No, because people go on the show expecting that they were going to be able to tear him down, which I guess this is only like anything I can respect that he does is that he
doesn't get tore down.
He doesn't get tore down.
You know what Piers Morgan said, and I think I've brought it up on the show before, and I love it. Was he said when he got his own show, he said, "You know who will never be on my show ever? Madonna." And the interviewer was like, "Why?" He goes, "Because she's pretty fucking annoying, isn't she?"
Yeah. That was the selling point for you there.
Huh? that right there made me like him.
Yeah. So the other thing that we could touch on here, since we have a couple more minutes, is the Daytona 500 coming up this Sunday.
Oh yeah.
It's actually probably going to get rained out. Looking at the weather, it looks like it'll probably get rained out and be pushed till Monday, or maybe it'll be a night race, which would be so shitty for them because then they'd be up against the Oscars.
They've only done that a couple times though, right?
Yeah.
But let's be honest. For the most part, people that are watching the Oscars wouldn't have watched the Daytona 500.
That's
anyway.
not necessarily true, because I'm totally down to watch both.
Fine, you.
Yeah, but the race is supposed to be during the day, and then a lot of people that would pay attention to the race, it's the biggest race event in the world, the Daytona 500.
Right. But I don't know a single person other than you that watches racing.
NASCAR?
Yeah. NASCAR is like my parents would watch both, or at least they would watch the race, and then my mom would watch the Oscars.
Yeah.
My stepdad will be fucking open mouth snoring by the time the Oscars come on, but no, there's not a lot. I mean, there's a dichotomy between rednecks and people that give a shit about Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, verbally, when you say it out loud, that makes total sense. But
yeah,
it doesn't. It's not necessarily true.
I'm
a fan of sports racing. I'm also a fan of film. I'm a fan of video games. I'm a fan of a lot of shit.
Which is why we have a podcast. We're Renaissance men, Kory. We're fucking reinventing this shit. The idea of Mayan.
Kory and AJ's degenerate Renaissance school of wizardry. Just got to keep that in there.
Yeah.
For no reason whatsoever.
I love that.
Anyway, so my question about the Daytona 500.
Right.
Do you have any view whatsoever with the whole Danica Patrick thing? Because she's the first female to win a pole, and it just so happens to Daytona 500, the biggest ratings fucking race of the year.
Hey, man, she ain't the first female to win a pole.
Keep them coming. Just keep them coming. But it begs the question, is it a publicity stunt from NASCAR to give her car just a little bit of an edge, to have her be the fastest lap out there that day, so she is the front story, You know how much more people are gonna watch to see a female
Yes.
driver lead the first part of the race?
But that's like at the same exactly what you're saying is like saying that the
I'm not saying that I believe
no,
that.
I'm saying
I'm just saying
I'm
it's
going with
just
you
for
with that idea
for argument's sake.
that the Tour de Force or the Tour de France gave Lance Armstrong enhancing drugs. You know what I mean?
Well,
like it takes away from the integrity of the sport. Nobody wants that. If it comes out later, because first of all,
it did make cycling like the biggest thing in the world for a while.
right, like 30 seconds. Because
But
he
still,
like wins 3 times. And it was only like 20 seconds a day on Sports Center when
that's
it happened.
Not true. That's not true. During the hype, people were watching fucking
You're
racing.
like, he has one testicle and he still won. It's amazing. It's all he doesn't weigh as much as everybody else.
And his heart is so much bigger than everyone else's. Remember that was the thing?
Yeah.
Like he has an abnormally large heart, so it pumps more blood
This is
to
like
his
that-
body.
Like the Asian guy, fucking hot dog eating guy.
Yeah.
Like his stomach is weird.
Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does have a distended stomach though.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I don't think they would.
You know what's funny about Kobayashi? He's nobody anymore in the sport of speed eating.
No, it's all white guys, right?
It's
all
it's Joey Chestnut now.
It's all skinny guys
The
that win,
skinny,
right?
Skinny
Like,
dude from Jersey.
It's always skinny guys that win. Like
It sounds like
fat
such a
guys
gangster
enter.
name too. I'm fucking Joey Chestnut over here.
Yeah, well, if you added an S, he's a mafia guy,
Yeah.
like Joey Chestnuts.
Yeah, exactly. And he kind of talks like that too.
Yeah,
He's got
like-
like the whole like Jersey thing going on.
Like, oh, we found 15 dead bodies, all covered in chestnut shells. It's got to be Joey Chestnuts.
God, that's the only person I can think of. You just see him there with a chestnut cracker. He's just like
Oh, that's what he does to their balls right before he kills them.
whips out the cracker.
Yeah. And he like talks to him real slow, like, "Hey, Tommy, you know I don't like being fucked. You know that, right?
You know about me.
I don't
You heard stories about me.
You heard me. You heard of me. You never seen me in
I'm
action.
Joey fucking Chestnuts.
I only eat chestnuts when I'm angry, and I only crack bowls when I got business."
And guess what, bitch? I'm all out of chestnuts. God.
That's good.
Fucking retarded.
Do you want a Costanza with that? We're out of here.
We're out of here. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to episode 13 of Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. We will be back, same bat time, same bat channel next Friday.
But not the one following that.
Not the one following that. But next Friday, we will be back at 10 o'clock. And as always,
Maybe Neighborhood Mike will be here. Maybe
hopefully,
not.
I enjoyed his time. Yeah, he's a good kid.
I'm
You know
glad
what I
for-
liked about him is that he was funnier outside than he was in here during the show. That's exactly par for the course. That's exactly what we do.
He was nervous.
Yeah, and
I told him, don't be nervous. We
yeah.
have 5s of 7s of people that listen to this.
And now we have significantly less than that.
How do we have negative listeners?
It's only ghosts. Only ghosts are watching.
At least one of those is me. I'm right here.
Now apparently you're dead.
All right. As always, we are easy to hate, impossible not to love. And
Don't call us eggplants.
all right. Y'all have a good night. Goodbye.